absolutely the best AC you can buy. Okay, so here's a box that does not fit our camera. This is the MIDEA. Yes, that's how it actually is pronounced, because you see M and Y right here, my idea. That's the real meaning of this, that we all call MIDEA. So I'm gonna go with MIDEA, even though now you know, actually it means my idea. So this is an 8000 BTU U-shape window AC. This has the inverter technology inside, and it is 35+% more efficient than any other conventional AC. And for that, I can actually vouch, because I have another one, 10,000 BTU already, that has been a breeze. Literally will save you from a lot of headaches with the electric bill. And I'm not even joking. No, I am not. Just to be fully transparent, I am not sponsored from MIDEA. They did not send this unit for free to review. It was purchased with my own money, and this is the second MIDEA U-shape that I actually buy. First, before I throw it on a window and show you around, we're just gonna show you what's here. The book, which is the guide of how to install it, is right here on top. It's actually quite detailed. These are quite easy to install. You'll see yourself. Here we have the two brackets. These brackets go on the sides, you'll see in a minute, to hold the AC to the rails that go on the window itself. We have a lot of foam. This foam goes on both sides of the window, so it makes it flat so you can close the window on them. Then we have the screws. That's all the screws you actually need for this install. Not even a joke. And you have an extra bag of screws. Just in case, screws and the pins right here. I mean, you can't get any better than this. Then besides that, we have the mount itself that goes outside. This is the mount. This part goes outside the window. This part stays on the middle of your window. And the AC goes on top of this slope. You give it probably just a few degrees slope outside, of course, for the condensation to go out. Besides that, it is extremely easy. And you can extend. Let me put it on camera if I can. There is this part right here that extends in and out like this. I'm gonna pull it because my windows are quite big actually, so I have to pull it to this point. And you insert the other mount that you have right here on the other side, just like this. Boom. And now you have both side mounts on it. This easy. Not sure if the camera is letting us see everything, but you get the point. And there's a center point right there. Yep, that arrow is the center point. So when you put it on the window, make sure that arrow hits the middle of the window. Well, plus and minus are okay, depending on the size of your window. If you need more or less than that, there is another extra arm here that they thought that you might need. So it's included in the box if you need it. And they open like that. There's two small latches inside that doesn't let it go out at all, as you see. That's really nice to secure it. And you have the pins that I just showed you here in the plastic bag. These are the two pins. I don't think that needs more explanation. The two pins go in these holes when you find the right position, through and through. And that's it. It's secured and ready to go. Now, besides that, one thing I really love that it comes with these batteries. How hard is it? Other companies, these are called batteries. They're very cheap. And when somebody pays this kind of money, I think they deserve these few pennies worth of batteries. Great big up to MIDEA for including them. And here's your remote. Let me open it up real quick since we're right here. This is your remote for the AC. Turn on. Let me put this on. And these are luminescent, like with phosphor stuff. These buttons actually illuminate at night, so you can find the remote when it's pitch dark in the room. This remote, these buttons illuminate, not from the battery, but just because they have phosphorus inside and makes them bright and really nice. I love that it has the flash cool right here. It's almost like when you have in a car, especially now in summer, they have that button max cool that cools the car down quick. Well, this one does the same. You click this and the AC understands that it has to go in full max to cool the room quick. And here is the temperature, the modes, and all the good stuff. When you pull this out, you have more padding right here. That's with adhesive. You have the strip here that you stick on top of the window. And you have the insulation. When you close the window down, there's a gap between the windows. That's where this stuff goes in and closes that gap. Now that is what I call real good thinking for details. And besides that, this is the unit itself with all its glory, and I really love the design. Not gonna lie, I love the design. So this is the AC itself. This is the front. This is the louver that opens and closes. These are the directional fins inside. These are the touch capacitive buttons on the front, and on the inside here, you have the security tab that actually, when you lift it like that and the window is down, it will prevent the window from lifting up unless you put it down like that, and then it's secure. These are brackets that you put the padding foam, the condensed foam on it, and lower it sideways so it holds the foam to the window and makes it flush here, and you are ready to go. So let's go get going and do just that. And then we will turn on this AC. I will shut down the central AC of the house and make sure there's nothing blowing air here except for this AC that you see right here. So let's get going and do this one. Okay, so the AC has been going on for, I would say, an hour and a half right now. Somehow my other thermometer and clock and whatever died, so I got this one. I had it in the opposite side of this window, and the settings are 72, and it dropped it to 74.3. So far, really, I am surprised with this one, especially when it comes to this temperature drop. This is quite drastic. And let me just measure what's going on inside. I love how you can actually put the curtain behind. I didn't fix it perfect, because as you see, you can fix it better. It goes behind here. You can actually put the curtain and make it look cute and all that, but I didn't do that part. So let me just measure what's actually coming from within there. 49, 453, 52. Yeah, this 49 is the lowest I see there, I think. 54, 52. So you get the point. Around 49 is what's coming from there. And this is a workshop room. It's not really any sitting area or dining area or anything. But it's important enough because that's where I bend metals and repair computers most of the time. So yes, it's still in 72. The eco actually came on by itself somehow. Unless I click something on the remote. Let me check. Oh yeah, I put the auto. Oh yeah, so I had the auto on this one, and it's 72. Oh, it just clicked off by itself actually right now. I didn't touch it, and good that I was recording it. So, let's call it hour 50 by now, maybe almost 2 hours. So, in 2 hours, we are doing, well, no, it's 74, I forgot. It was 74 because I put this here and that's too close. So, it was 74 in the other side, not 70. 70 is just if you put it next to it. But 74 is what we got it from 87 or something like that, 87 point something. And let me check the wattage, because that matters a lot. And it's taken 5.8 watts because of the LEDs going on. But we can check right here. 800 watts. An hour 27 is when I actually had to reconnect this kilowatt meter, because I had put the wire wrong. But the timing here should be at around 145 to 150. The real time. So that's why I'm calling it 2 hours. And 800 watts in 2 hours to drop the temperature from 87 to 74. That is a lot. That is a lot. And by the way, it's blowing ever so slightly right here. Really, I'm not sure if the camera is picking or the microphone. It's blowing, but I can't even hear it. It's barely audible at all right now. And it's actually really cool. And the swing, it's this here. You can press it either there or on the remote. As you see, it just goes up and down and kind of moves the air around. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this too much because there's no need. Okay, and the eco is here, the filter light there. You can hold this button right here, or this capacitive button, when you change the filter when it's time. And by the way, the filter lives right in here. That's the filter. It's washable, so you don't need to buy filters or anything. And besides that, yes, there's the fan or the mode. You can go auto on the fan, low, medium, and high. This is where you change the temperatures, low and up. The modes are auto, cool, dry, fan, and I'm gonna put it back on auto where it was. This is flash cool that I explained before. It's almost like in the car that you put maximum cool in case in this room, for example, that would have been adequate to start flash cool in order to drop it from 87, sorry, to 74. But I didn't do it because I wanted to see what it does to leave it on its own elements. And here you have the Wi-Fi that you can connect to the app. Let me actually connect that really quick. And to get the app is actually very easy. Just go to Play Store in Google's case, Android or on Apple, and just look for MIDEA, and you'll see MIDEA Air. I already have it installed because I have another MIDEA. And now we're gonna add this 8000 BTU. We're gonna click OK. We're gonna give it the permissions that it requires. Scan for nearby devices, and this is ours actually, AC5ACC. We click it, and I'm gonna give the password to my Wi-Fi real quick, and just wait for it to connect to the appliance. It finds it itself, by the way. When the appliance is on, it starts, it puts itself on active mode to connect to the app. Click OK. And now I have two devices. One is this one right here. It's actually set to 79, looks like. Outside is 81, indoor is 79. And this one right here next to me is set on 72. Outside is 82, and we are 72 in here, even though 74 would be more adequate in the opposite side of the wall. But that is actually quite cold anyway. And I can just switch it with the app to cool. That is perfect. And yep, the AC kicked. If I flip it back on auto, and this is beautiful. So I'm just gonna go with cool, so it keeps cool. And you can switch the temperature on the phone. I don't know why I put it 60, but I'm gonna put it 77 like in the other room and see what it does. This is absolutely beautiful. Okay, now we are a few days later. AC was set on 74, I think since yesterday or something like that, and it's still running. I have not disconnected it since the first time it was installed at all. I just let it go and do its thing. The temperature in the room, let me just spin it around on the other side, is actually 73, while outside is 96. This is incredible. It's 73 here in the room. Outside, almost 100. So that is a huge difference. And let me show you the kilowatts that we consumed during these few days. Okay, so we have consumed 7.81 kilowatts in total. I mean, ever since I installed this AC unit here. This is again the 8000 BTU. And how many hours would you guess? 62 hours and 50 minutes. You can count it 63 hours. Literally only 7.8 kilowatts in 63 hours. This is incredible. Right now it's on peak. I just noticed that it kicked in. And even though it's in peak, it's only 500 watts. Seriously. And then when it cools the room, it actually drops down by itself. And it stays at around idle 80 to 130 watts most of the time. Especially nighttime, it goes to complete low because it maintains the temperature. Just kicks in and out as needed. And this is incredible. Now, let me show you real quick. I left one of the thermometers right here at the output of the AC. Just to see. Okay, it is 65. But this is, what, 2 feet away from the AC. I just wanted to see what it does. So yeah, we are talking about 65 right there. Wow. This doesn't make sense to me. So in my opinion, in conclusion, these MIDEA U-shaped air conditioners with inverter technology are absolutely the best AC you can get for your window. And I compare them in kilowatts and temperature and all that. I would say against mini splits, central ACs, portables, and conventional window ACs, these are far superior when it comes to degrees dropped per kilowatts consumed. Absolutely nothing that I've tested so far can beat them. And yes, in this house, I have central AC, I have portable units, I have regular window ACs, and I have a mini split. So all of them, I know what they do because I like to test around. None of them compares to this. This is far, I'm talking about far by miles, the best one and the most efficient one I own. This is just my opinion, and I stand by that at any time and all time. Absolutely the best AC you can buy.